The U.S. has sent a letter to the UN, warning that Russia has created a kill list of Ukrainians to be attacked or detained in the case it invades the country, according to White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. He said it's a sign of how brutal and violent events could become if Russia invades Ukraine. The U.S. has intelligence that suggests there will be an even greater form of brutality because this will not simply be some conventional war between two armies, Sullivan said on the NBC's Today Show Monday morning. It will be a war waged by Russia on the Ukrainian people to repress them, to crew. And that is what we laid out in detail for the UN, he said. Russia has repeatedly said it doesn't plan to invade Ukraine, a country it invaded in 2014, when it illegally annexed Crimea. Despite its denials, Russia has done little to reassure people in Ukraine and beyond that it respects its neighbors' sovereignty. The U.S. said Russia's military continued to build up its force along the Ukrainian border over the weekend, the latest in a string of provocations that the White House said points to an imminent invasion. We believe that any military operation of this size, scope and magnitude of what we believe it will cost the lives of Ukrainians and Russians, civilians and military personnel alike. The list reportedly names people whom Russian authorities would order to be killed or sent to camps. Sullivan said the plan is part of Russia's strategy for occupying a country whose people don't want to be under Russian control. The list is said to include journalists, activists, ethnic and religious minorities, and LGBTQ Ukrainians. Other likely targets include individuals who oppose Russia's strategic goals, as well as dissidents from Russia and Belarus who have taken refuge in Ukraine. Among Ukraine's citizens, there are both doubts and concerns about Russia's plans. Most Ukrainians don't think Russia will invade, NPR's Frank Langfitt reports from Kyiv. They think it would be catastrophic not only for Ukraine, but also for President Putin and Russia. And instead, they see this kind of pressure in what's happening in the East and all of these troops as a way to continue to damage the country, and pressure it to align with Russia instead of the West. The West is really where most people here see their nation's future. Bathsheba Crocker, the U.S. ambassador to the UN office in Geneva, sent a letter about the list to the UN human rights chief in Geneva, according to the New York Times.